What up, guys? Yeah, today we've got another holiday beer coming at you, and this one is called Seasick Crocodile. It is by a brewery called Prairie Artisan Ales out of McAlester, Oklahoma. I don't believe I've reviewed a beer from Oklahoma on the station before, so there's a first for everything. And honestly, the only reason that I picked it caught my attention was this, was kind of like that Christmas sweater print. See if you get something, see if you can, I don't know, I think it's probably not going to focus, but it's like that you know, you get in the ugly sweater, the red and the green and, you know, whatever, and it has alligators running after Santa Claus. The thing is, this label is really actually kind of suckily done. It's not done very well. Like, it's about this big. It only covers up, you know, like half of the actual can. It comes across real cheap looking. It doesn't meet in the end. I mean, I guess I can't get too upset. I mean, the label worked. It attracts me to the beer, but it's a really sucky label. Like, it looks like something like you know, if a homebrewer of yours had a friend of yours was able to do cans. But I feel like even a homebrewer would have at least get a label that fits the entire damn can. Man, I got ran all over on the can. One thing, I need to look this up, I'm curious about, is I wonder if the sticker if that's an issue with if you recycle the can. You know, because normally the ink or whatever is like printed in, it's like part of the can, but like, I don't know if the sticker, like, if that drives people at the recycling plant nuts. Because, at least growing up, when you put the soup cans and all that stuff into the recycling bin, you had to, like, peel off the label. Like, I don't know. This is all, it's nothing to do with the beer. But, yeah, the sticker got me attracted to the beer, but I think it's a sucky sticker, but whatever. Anyways, this Seasick Crocodile is actually it's a sour ale. Now, I don't like reading the ingredients or whatever, but I accidentally already did, so I'll just read it to you. It is a sour ale with cranberries, ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And to be perfectly honest, that's basically all the flavors, the holiday flavors, that I'm normally looking for. I don't think I've ever had a sour, though. I'm probably never looking for a sour for my winter seasonal beers. So I decided to be a little open-minded, try something new. Maybe it'll blow my mind. Normally I'm not a giant sour fan. I feel like a really nicely done sour has its place, but a lot of times, much like some really suck-ass IPAs, it's just too easy to kind of mask how bad it is with either the sour or the bitter or whatever. So, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I can see sour cranberry. I'm not sure how the ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg is going to work out. But it has all the holiday season or flavors that I'm normally looking for. So, let's... You know, I guess I could have been ranting and raving about it as I was pouring it. But it has very kind of like a grapefruit almost picture thing to it. It looks a bit like if you get a Michelin out of a can, it has that same kind of color to it. Not a lot of head. Yeah, kind of died off real fast. I have no idea what to expect with this thing. Not a clue. But oh well, you know. This jumped in front of like a dozen other winter beers that I bought just because it's different. And I thought, let's try it out. So anyways, let's get into the review and get into the smell. Alright, definitely getting that nutmeg. And cranberry, oh yeah. It smells like... Not like the cranberry sauce that you get out of the can for like the holidays, but it smells like what your grandparents or your grandmother or your aunt or whatever, like the special cranberry salad that they might make. That nobody really makes anymore. Maybe they do. I don't know. Like, I had a great aunt that always made this cranberry salad thing. And it very much smells like that. It has that cranberry, nutmeg, definitely. I really want to say a pumpkin spice too in there. It's, oh, what is that? It really has that, if you've had like an apple crisp kind of thing, where you'd have like slices of just some kind of red, maybe Macintosh, whatever apple, and you add like the crumbled bits of whatever, like the granola. Well, I'm not even sure what, like the crumbled crust on top, and then you got the cinnamon and all that stuff, and you bake it. And sometimes you'll get like the really soft apple, like there's like an apple cinnamon kind of smell. I'm definitely getting that from this. I think I'm getting more apple crisp aroma than I am cranberry. But it definitely smells like a holiday, some kind of holiday dessert. Pie or whatever. Honestly, if you wouldn't have told me that it was cranberry, I don't know if I'd pick up on the cranberry. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more of the apple. But I'm very intrigued. Okay, I just spit everywhere. I think it smells pretty decent. I'm warming up to it. Okay, I can dig the smell. We'll see. Usually, when we get into a lot of these things, a lot of kind of tastes like this, I'm hoping it's not going to be super chemical-y, like that fake cherry chemical kind of thing. I'm hoping it's not like that. We're going to see. But I'm going to recommend it on the aroma. It's definitely piqued my interest. Definitely. So, all right, let's get into the taste. I mean, it's obviously a sour. The tartness isn't like way over the top. The tartness it's a good level. And it goes well with the cranberry. I'm not picking up a ton of cranberry. It's there, but it's not overwhelming. Me personally, I'm not a huge just straight cranberry fan. For me, it's a little too bitter or something. Like, I've never been just a huge drink cranberry juice kind of person. Like, if I ever get a UTI, I'm screwed because I'm not going to be able to drink that cranberry juice. But so it doesn't really have that heavy. So I mean, the first thing obviously you get is that is the tartness. Some cranberry. I'm still picking up some apple. There's a bit of that, I'm not even gonna say cinnamon. I'm gonna say cinnamon sugar taste. It has more of that cinnamon sugar taste to it. It's which I think is necessary for something like this. You're already making it sour. You already have the tartness of the cranberry. I think so it doesn't go totally overboard. You kind of need that sweetness in there somewhere to rein it back in a little bit. So I think it is more of a cinnamon sugar taste. I'm not 100% satisfied with how the flavors mix. It's kind of like you get in a different taste with each sip. It's almost it's like when you go to those burrito places and they make the burrito in front of you, but they don't mix up the damn burrito. So then when you get back to your table, each bite is one thing. You have to pivot and like, you know, whatever, do some basketball moves around your burrito just to get all the taste. It's kind of like what this is. I'm not getting, I feel like there is the cranberry, there is that cinnamon sugar. I'm not getting there's almost like a hint of blueberry on it. It's very kind of a fruity. But I feel like there's just like a central connecting thread that's not there that ties it all together. Like they're close, but there's just something that's not like molding them in perfectly. I don't know, and I don't know what that is. I almost feel like you could use a hint of pumpkin spice in this, and I think I would almost do that. I feel like the pumpkin spice would kind of blend that tarty cranberryness into the cinnamon, into the sugar. I feel like there's just something that's not quite letting it flow well. I think it's surprisingly, it tastes pretty decent. It is. I was expecting just all hell to break loose. So, definitely was expecting all hell to break loose. I like the aroma better than the actual taste. The taste isn't that bad. If you like those seasonal spices, you know, like the nutmeg. Oh, speaking of ginger. Okay, yeah, I could get some of that. I could definitely get a little bit like gingerbread cookie in there. But if you're somebody that likes that ginger, the cranberry, the cinnamon, you know, all that stuff, but you like sours, I think you'll absolutely love this beer. It's one of the first beers I've had so far that's had like all the spices, the seasons, the seasoning that I look for in a winter beer, but it's in like a sour, which generally isn't something I go for. So it's like my mind doesn't know how to handle it. But you know what? I'm going to recommend it on taste. It's sour, but it pretty much has all the other stuff that I'm looking for in it. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, if you like sours and you're looking for something a little different, something like a little Christmassy, absolutely give this a whirl. I think you might dig it. So yeah, sure, I'll recommend it on taste. Yeah. Next category is value for price, and actually I got the receipt over there. Hold on a second, I'm gonna grab the receipt because I don't remember what I paid for it. All right, let's see. I feel like I need like some of those like scrolls, like I'm reading the Old Testament out. Prairie Seasick Crocodile. Normally it comes in a 4-pack. If you get it, the single was $3.79. So definitely more expensive than a normal just standalone single, a standalone 12 ouncer. And they're definitely not putting any of that money back into the labeling. Although to be fair, okay, so I got my other 6 beers were $1.79, $2.99, $5.99. That one's coming up next, but there's a reason it's $5.99. $3.79. That one's a bigger beer. $1.99 and then $3.70. So this is basically the most expensive 12-ouncer that I got. I'm gonna give it a half. Normally I'd say no, because it's a lot more for a micro one-off. But the fact is, I've never seen a sour that's like this at all, bar none. So it's worth the $3.79 just to check it out, and you know, maybe you like it and you end up going back to the 4-pack. But I think, so that saves it. So I'll give it a half on value for price. It's definitely more expensive than the average micro. And I don't know what McAllister or the Prairie Artisan ales out of McAllister, Oklahoma. Hold on, brewed and packaged by Herbs Brewing Company. So maybe Prairie Artisan Ales isn't what the brewing company's called. Maybe it's Herbs Brewing Company. I don't know. I don't know what the Prairie Ales are. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Whatever this is, it's got Prairie Artisan right big, right there, but right in the small print, it's brewed and packaged by Herbs Brewing Company in McAllister, Oklahoma. I don't know. So there's all these names going on. I'll give it a half just because it's so unique. Yeah, and I'll try to, in the link in the stuff below, I'll try to include the Secret Brew website. I don't think they let me link specific breweries, but if you go to that website and you can look up, I'm guessing Herbs, H-R-E-B-S, Herb, yeah, H-R-E-B-S, or Prairie Artisan Ale. I'm still not really sure which one's which. It'll show if it's distributed to your state or not. But if it is, give it a whirl. I think you might, if you like sours, I think you'll like it. But distinction. But so yeah, I'll give it a half in the last category. But distinction, yeah, I don't know what else to compare it to. It's a sour, but it's a Christmas sour. My mind is like can't handle it. So I've never had anything else like it. Not that I'm going out of my way to get a lot of sours, but this one caught my eye, and I haven't had anything like it. So yes, I'm gonna recommend it on distinction. Drinkability, it's a sour. They're usually pretty easy to drink. For me, the tartness eventually will get overwhelming. It'll be like, okay, I just don't want to do anymore. Like my stomach's probably gonna hate me if I drink more than two. But it's easy to drink, super easy. I wonder what the alcohol content is. Oh shoot, 6.3% ABV. Doesn't taste like that at all. You don't even taste the alcohol at this. Jeez, that could get you into trouble because you could smash this so fast. This is a very crushable. Let's see. Can we do it? Yes, very crushable. Super easy. So absolutely easy to drink. I recommend that. Yeah, you can drink all four of these in less than a minute. Oh man, that's a problem. But yeah. In last categories, would I buy it again? For me personally, I'm not a huge sour person, so I just don't get sours ever. But I would get it if I knew somebody was into sours and I wanted to get them like a holiday kind of thing. Yeah, this would be like what I'd go for. So I wouldn't buy it for myself, but I'd buy it for somebody else. So, and I kind of feel like I am going to end up buying this again for at least for somebody before the end of the year. So yeah, I'll recommend it on that. Not for me, but for somebody else. So, ooh, I'm going to be burping that up for a while. But yeah, that is my review of this Seasick Crocodile made by. It's a Prairie Artisan Ale, I'm guessing brewed and packaged by Herbs Brewing Company in McAllister, Oklahoma. So, all right, McAllister. This is my first Oklahoma beer that I reviewed, and you have gotten almost the perfect score. You're just a little high on the price point for a sour for me. But, yeah, I think if you have any minute enjoyment out of a sour, go pick it up. It's surprisingly seasonal. But anyways, yeah, that is my review. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. That'd be great. And so yes, keep with it. I'm gonna try to get out a lot more of the seasonal beers over the next month. Since it is almost it's basically Thanksgiving now, so don't have a lot of time left. So I'm gonna see if I can get as many of them out as I can. But anyways, yeah, that is a review. I can't really sign off with the beer, but so for myself and for Seasick Crocodile, take it easy.